In a dramatic courtroom saga that could rival the most intense scenes from a Hollywood thriller, Sean Diddy Combs found himself ensnared in a legal battle that left even him, a figure known for his larger-than-life presence, utterly speechless. The iconic music mogul, who had built an empire on chart-topping hits and a charismatic public persona, was now in the hot seat, facing allegations from a former close associate. This one-time confidant, once a trusted member of Diddy's inner circle, had turned whistleblower, revealing a series of dark secrets that threatened to shake the very foundations of Diddy's empire. As the case unfolded, the atmosphere in the courtroom was electric. Media outlets, legal analysts, and fans alike packed the room, eager to witness the high-stakes drama. Dressed in an impeccably tailored suit that exuded confidence, Diddy seemed at ease initially, flashing his famous smile as he entered. However, it quickly became clear that this was no ordinary day in court. The air was thick with tension, and the stakes for Diddy's career, reputation, and legacy had never been higher. The whistleblower, whose identity was protected for safety reasons, took the stand with a steely resolve. Once a loyal hitman for Diddy, the former associate was now on the opposite side, ready to expose the shadowy dealings behind the glittering facade of the music industry. His testimony was explosive, detailing a world of power, manipulation, and corruption that the public rarely glimpses. With every word, he painted a chilling picture of secret meetings, whispered conspiracies, and a lifestyle marred by paranoia and excess. As the former hitman spoke, recounting specific incidents that only an insider could know, the room fell silent. Diddy, who had initially seemed calm, was visibly shaken. His expression shifted from self-assured to one of disbelief as the accusations piled up. The former associate claimed that Diddy had ordered him to carry out morally and legally questionable tasks, claims that sent shockwaves through the courtroom. For a man who had crafted a public image based on charm, influence, and philanthropy, these revelations were a bitter pill to swallow. Observers in the room could feel the growing tension. Whispers spread as the whistleblower described a culture of fear within Diddy's empire, a world where loyalty was rewarded, but betrayal was met with swift and severe consequences. It was a far cry from the charismatic persona Diddy had cultivated over decades. The contrast between his public image and the allegations being laid bare was jarring, leaving many in the courtroom, and beyond, unsure of what to believe. Diddy had long been an adored figure in entertainment, known for his musical achievements and philanthropic endeavors. To hear such damning allegations from someone who had once been so close to him was nothing short of shocking. The former associate's testimony opened a Pandora's box of questions about the true nature of the music industry. How far would someone go to protect their empire? What really happens behind the scenes when the cameras are off? As the testimony concluded, an uneasy silence settled over the room. Diddy's legal team immediately sprang into action, attempting to discredit the whistleblower. They argued that the former associate was motivated by revenge, or perhaps by a desire for attention. However, the damage was done. Seeds of doubt had been planted, and public perception of Diddy was beginning to shift. The pressure on Diddy intensified. After a tense recess, he made the decision to speak, determined to defend himself. His voice, though steady, carried an undercurrent of emotion as he denied the allegations, accusing the whistleblower of lying out of spite. Diddy portrayed himself as a victim of betrayal, a man who had been wronged by someone he once trusted deeply. Yet despite his impassioned defense, the audience remained divided. Some stood by him, citing his many contributions to music and society. Others, however, couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story than Diddy was letting on. As the trial played out, the drama extended beyond the courtroom. Social media exploded with commentary, fans and critics alike engaging in fierce debates. Supporters defended Diddy's legacy, while others questioned how anyone could fabricate such grave accusations without some kernel of truth. The case became a cultural flashpoint, touching on issues of power, loyalty, and the dark underbelly of celebrity life. To complicate matters further, another former associate stepped forward with their own testimony, adding new layers of intrigue. This witness corroborated many of the whistleblower's claims, painting a picture of a man obsessed with control and maintaining his empire at all costs. The trial, which had already captivated the public, now became even more complex. Each day brought new twists, with witnesses coming forward and Diddy's legal team fighting desperately to stem the tide of damning evidence. As the trial wore on, the pressure took its toll on Diddy. His once unshakable confidence faltered, and those close to him could see the strain in his face. This was no longer just a legal battle. It was a fight for his very identity, his legacy, and the empire he had spent decades building. The stakes were monumental, and the fear of losing it all weighed heavily on him. In a climactic moment, Diddy took the stand once again, determined to regain control of the narrative. He spoke passionately about his dedication to his family, his work, and his legacy, trying to dispel the cloud of doubt that had gathered around him. But despite his best efforts, the courtroom remained a battlefield of conflicting narratives. As the jury prepared to deliberate, the air was thick with uncertainty. Would Diddy emerge unscathed, or would the whistleblower's explosive testimony forever tarnish his reputation? The outcome of the trial remained anyone's guess, but one thing was certain: the ripple effects of this legal saga would be felt for years to come, not just in Diddy's world, but in the broader landscape of celebrity, power, and the music industry.